Howdy, Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade, and this is Trading Habits. I've been through a bit, thus the kind of gray hair and beard, and I've learned a few things. And I always like to ask people who've accomplished something that I want to accomplish if they can share some insights with me that they wish they had known when they started their journey. I find that's the quickest way to get good at something. And if that person's a good person, they're going to always be willing to share. So let me share some of the things I've learned about improving and trading. When you want the absolute best chance to succeed at anything, focus on it. Just it. Just the one thing. Ignore all the other things you could do. Focus on what you should do. Not all things matter equally. You need to determine what matters most and put your time into that. If you want to learn trading, you need to focus on trading and our instruction. Extraordinary results are directly determined by how narrow you can get your focus. And when the right thing is set in motion, and trading is the right thing, it can topple many things. Success is built sequentially. It's one thing at a time. Checklists have nothing to do with success. Instead, you need a success list. A success list is short and very narrowly defined. Being busy isn't the same thing as being productive. Some of your efforts are much more impactful than other efforts. And I want you to focus on the efforts that are impactful and that will advance your trading. It's the vital few versus the trivial many. To focus on the vital few requires discipline. Good trading requires discipline. Discipline is needed to establish good habits. Initially, habits need extra effort and intentionality to establish, but once they take root, they require much less energy and effort to maintain than to begin. And you only have an infinite amount of willpower each day, so you want to expend it wisely. And if you've established good habits, you won't need to use your willpower to get things done. You need to figure out what that first habit is you want to establish and get it going. Engage that habit consistently. That means every single day. As a new trader, I'm going to suggest that you find a signal that you created in your trade plan and backtest it 45 minutes a day. Be like the old postman used to be. Through rain or sleet or snow and however else that saying goes, he always delivers. You need to create then another 45-minute window to trade around. Do this the same time every day. Some argue that creating a habit takes 21 days. I disagree. I think it takes way longer than that. A good book on habit creation, that's Atomic Habits by James Clear. Excellent book. And you may have heard of the Chinese proverb, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. I like that proverb and agree with it. But the one thing the proverb misses, though, is that it needs to be the right first step. Taking a first step in the wrong direction doesn't help. It just takes us longer to get to where we want to be. So here at Forex Smart Trade, we've mapped out a path to success so you can be laser focused on those few right things to do and what that next best step is so you won't be wasting time. We'll help you quickly figure out and get that one thing that'll make everything else easier. Finding and focusing on that one next best little step adds up to big improvements. And as we've been there and done it, we can help you do it too. I found blocking time is the best way to do this. And a good block is 45 minutes, and that's all you need to do. And that 45-minute block gets us back to our deep thoughts discussion. You want to concentrate all your thoughts on the work at hand before you. It's a little bit like the sun's rays. On a nice sunny day, they feel great, but how much more powerful are they when you're able to focus those rays through a magnifying glass? They then have the power to create fire. So to recap, when you're trying to do many things, you wind up with little. When you focus on that one right thing that's tailored for you, you end up with much more and further down the road to success. Thanks for spending a couple minutes with me. We are committed to making you successful. Until next time, be well and help somebody else out. Again, Paul McMann, Forex Smart Trade. See you next time. Bye-bye.